Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back. As you probably could infer by the title of the stream, we're continuing on with our no-roll Dark Souls run. We've only rolled 3 times by accident so far. Probably have a good chance of actually clearing the rest of the game. We're doing an all bosses run, so that does consist of the DLC as well. But my wife is out for a few hours, so there's a chance that we could actually beat all of it today. It comes down to a few things. How annoying is the Bed of Chaos going to be without me being able to roll onto the one branch? You know, the DLC, how, you know, am I going to be so tanky that it doesn't matter? Possibly. So yeah, we'll see. Have a couple housekeeping things that we need to do before we get started. I have to make sure that I get some bows and arrows for the Bed of Chaos. I also have to make sure to go back down into the New Londo Ruins so I can get the very large ember to get up to plus 15, which means I also need some chunkies, which means we'll probably be down there for a little while because there are some chunks, and obviously you could farm the whatchamacalls, the dark wraiths down there. They have the ability to drop chunks and slabs. We don't need a slab though, we already got one. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So yeah, we have what? Gravelord Nito. I have a checklist, I think. We have all 4 of the DLC bosses. We have the Bed of Chaos, Nito. We still didn't do Seath either. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Not gonna hold ourselves to anything, but as long as I don't run into too many problems, we should be able to get through most of the rest today. Possibly setting up a quick stream on Monday, but we'll see. Hopefully you guys had a good Thanksgiving. You know, if you are in America and you celebrate it. It was pretty good. If you've been on the Discord or in my stream chat, you'll know that I had a bit of I still have a tooth issue. Had some minor cavities that got found at a checkup like 4 weeks ago. They didn't seem like they were that bad. One of them decided to go on Wednesday night. And yeah, it's been a little rough, up and down. Like there's many stretches of the day where I don't feel anything, but then obviously as soon as the body starts relaxing and going down for sleep, 2 out of the last 3 nights have been quite painful. Like almost an hour straight of just tooth pain, discomfort, pressure. Last night was actually okay. I had tooth pain before I went to bed. When I started relaxing and watching TV with my wife, that's when it started hurting, and thankfully when I went to sleep, I was able to stay asleep no problems throughout the night. I have a kind of an emergency dentist trip scheduled for Monday morning for them to take a look, and then the actual procedure wasn't scheduled until the following Monday, so I needed them to look at it beforehand because I don't want to go another week plus without them at least telling me like it's okay, just grin and bear it, whatever the case may be. Hopefully no root canal, I don't know. Teeth stuff, it sucks. I went a long time without having any problems, and then of course everything just seems to creep up out of nowhere, but again, hopefully you guys are doing well. I should be okay. Tooth's only mildly bothering me right now, so hopefully it doesn't affect the stream at all. If you're there lurking, please make sure to like the stream before we get started. Obviously, we are getting started here about an hour, or excuse me, probably like 2 hours earlier than I was originally planning, but things change, so. All right. Oh yeah, quickly too. I released my NHL 94 All Achievements run the other day. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. If you're not a sports guy, probably don't care. It's fine. I finished up Shadow Tower last Sunday. I already edited my review. It's all done. I still need to render 9 more parts of the 10-part Let's Play. So once I do that, hopefully within the next few days, I will start uploading all of that content for members first. So there will be a 10-part Shadow Tower Let's Play, first ever playthrough. There will be a review. I'll probably also record an unboxing as well, just because it's kind of an expensive game, so maybe some people want to see it. I don't know. Beyond that, still working on my Final Fantasy II All Retro Achievements run, but admittedly I have not touched that in about a week. And I've been slowly working on a Shadow Tower All Retro Achievements run on the side as well. After we finish Dark Souls, I'm not quite sure what the next stream will be. We could roll into the Dark Souls 2 no-roll run. I don't know. I could do something else. I have no idea. But I've basically decided that when we continue Shining Force 3, I'm not going to stream it. I will have more time to play it if I do it as an offline Let's Play. Period. I'll be able to pick it up and do like a battle and put it down. Whereas, you know, if we stream it, we'll get, if I'm lucky, 3.5 hours a week. And it'll take forever. And I don't want to like kind of hold myself back on that. We will still be reviewing it, and I will release it in Let's Play format. So for those that are interested in my first journey through Scenario 2 and 3, that will happen. Obviously, time permitting, right guys? I don't have all day to do all this shit all the time. But we'll work through as we do. And that's the landscape of all the content going forward. So let's swap over to Dark Souls. There we go. Look there. All right. So yeah, we got to get the very large ember. We also need to get the bonfire in the Tomb of Giants. I'm trying to think what I want to do right now. Anyway, what's up guys? Welcome back to Bits Plays Dark Souls. All bosses, no rolling run. We've only rolled 3 times. We're getting close to the home stretch here. We basically are in the home stretch of the main game. And as far as the DLC goes, we will be entering that today most likely, depending on, you know, how far we get through it. I don't know. More or less, that will be a boss rush. There's only a few things that you mandatorily need to grab. So yeah, kind of where we're at. We need to get the very large ember. I actually think I'm going to go grab that first. Let me make sure I have my transient curses on. And eventually, I think I'm just going to start dumping all of my stats into endurance, because I'd like to break off the Fap Ring and just go straight Wolf Ring. Everything seems to be the easiest path to victory. Do I not have? There we go. Might as well also drop off the Firekeeper's Soul. And no, in case anybody's just tuning in, we will not be advancing into New Game Plus with the no roll run. We will just be simply continuing on with Dark Souls 2 at some point in the future and going from there. Yeah, I've been very much enjoying Shadow Tower, and I've had the retro FromSoft itch again. You know, earlier this year, like in what, March, April, February range, I don't remember exactly, we did the All Retro Achievements run for Kingsfield 1. I would like to visit that for Kingsfield 2, and I also wouldn't mind potentially doing a stream or two where we do like a random challenge run for one of those games, like maybe...
What's up, Vito?
Maybe like Eternal Ring, melee only, or... yeah, something like Shadow Tower, melee only. Not that difficult, but it's still something. Who knows? We'll see. What's up, Jimmy? Welcome. Alright, so we need to go get the very large ember, and we're also going to need some more chunkies. We'll do a little bit of oopsies. A little bit of exploration down here, why not? I got more time today. We're not in that much of a hurry. And the next stream will be on Monday, so Monday's stream will either be finishing up this run most likely or starting something different. I did also want to do, Horse Lemonade gifted me some Sega Genesis games a few years ago. And I do want to do a little quick variety stream with that, so maybe that'll be Monday's stream, I'm not sure. I'll figure that out. Rangers are back, yeah. The only bad side about the Rangers currently, still early in the season, is they've played a lot more games than everybody else, surprisingly. So even though they're up there in terms of points, they've played like 2 or 3 more games than a lot of the people in front of them. But they are playing better. So who knows? I think they play again today. They played yesterday, killed the Bruins. Oh yeah, I guess too, Monday's stream, yeah, I haven't scheduled it yet, but it might, depending on what the dentist does. I guess we'll have to see. Because if they actually do something to me on Monday, then there's a good chance I'm not going to want to stream that night. So we'll see. See, that's why we need the wolf ring there to get some poise. All right. Did I grab whatever was in here? I did, right? Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll slog around down here. Maybe we'll get some good drops, right? That was way too early. Hey, what's up, Schmitty? Gotta love the moans, man. They're classic. I am ready to put my tooth pain behind me. I haven't had something like this happen in about 10 years, and my god, I forgot how annoying it is. No drops, huh? Oh, we did get a chunk, okay. We also got puked on, so now we're walking even slower. Isn't great, but you know what? Fuck it. Can you chug your drink, bro? Thank you. Colorado winning. Yeah, the other night the Rangers played them tough, but yeah, Colorado ended up scoring like 3 goals in the last like minute. It's fucked up. Plus the man before was cool, yeah, exactly. The OG right there. I was also laughing because I just played Shadow Tower the other day. The final boss really caught me off guard. Not exactly similar to that, obviously, but close enough, I guess. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well. Again, if you had Thanksgiving the other day, because I know there's a lot of people not from America that watch the streams. Hopefully you had a good Thanksgiving. My only regrets is something I had no control over, technically, is just wish my cavity didn't act up during my my time off of work.
I know that was coming.
Alright, getting lots of chunkies. This is another one of those areas that I technically don't explore that much, because I'm usually just doing challenge runs and we're going straight to the Four Kings sort of thing. I am not used to their timing. Jesus. I don't think I've parried them yet. Alright, good. I have to imagine we're probably pretty good on chunks. We will not be using another weapon in this run, that's for sure. No need. Oh, I was like, what? Foggate? I forgot. Oopsies. That was pretty bad, actually. I think we're... Yeah, we're gonna get killed. Yep. Brutal! So, good news, bad news. Good news, got a lot of chunks. Bad news, we didn't get the very large ember and we got kabonged. My awful range R2 did not do too well there. Threw me for a loop. Down back we go.
I'm gonna kill myself!
I can't forget that I have to go back to get a bow. Because chances are, I will forget. And yeah, I think every single level that we get from here on out, I'm just going to put into endurance. Because I'd like to take the FAP ring off at some point. Big armor, tiny weapon. Yeah, I totally misjudged the length of the Zweihander there, considering how big that enemy is. Still missed. It's actually quite impressive when you think about it. I'll show the stats here in a second if you want to see them. I actually don't even know what they are at the moment. Obviously been dumping a lot into vitality and endurance for this run. It's still very strange to me. I do so many runs where I don't level, so leveling is very strange. So we're level 66 at the moment. Bleep. One of these days we will get a freaking parry on these guys. Good God. There we go. I feel like even when I used to come down here, I was always bad at parrying them. Way early. Goodness. Yeah, for real. Going into this run, I knew that it wouldn't be too difficult based off of like how overpowered Poised is. Or excuse me, Poise. But I am a little concerned for DS2 and DS3 because it is not nearly as good. That will be interesting. And just in general, I don't play DS3 that often. It is definitely like, other than probably Bloodborne and Sekiro, probably my least played modern FromSoft games. It's always a trip. Yeah, Pat's not here that much anymore. He's got a life of his own, man. You know? Gotta watch Pit. Okay. Gotta deal with two of these jerks here. Oh, okay. I see. He's a traitor? Hey, he's still a channel member, okay? He's still loyal. Oh, I completely agree, Ray. I'm a DS1 guy for sure. Oftentimes I do find that a lot of people, you know, their favorite is usually the first one that they've played, and in this, like, you know, quote-unquote, new age FromSoft style, this was the first one I played, and I have a huge sentimental value and attachment to it for sure. Although I've mentioned on other streams, DS2 is probably the one that I technically have the most time in, at least casually. I probably have more time in DS1 just due to the nature of all my challenge runs that I've done over the years, but yeah, DS1's awesome. The one thing that I wish that they recaptured and they never did with 2 or 3 is the interconnectivity of the beginning of the game. It like blew my mind when I first played it. Unfortunately, got a little bit linear in the other titles. What are you gonna do though? I still like them all though. I do. Even though it might sound like I'm hating on DS3 at times, I still love DS3. Can't remember, is it up there or over here? Up there. Oh yeah, for sure. You know, I'm not a huge Demon Souls guy. Arguably, Demon Souls is probably right up there with, you know, Bloodborne and Sekiro and stuff for me as far as, like, lack of replayability. But I love the art style of Demon Souls. The original especially has a very, very strange and unique feeling to it. Kind of lingered over into this one as well. Alright, so we'll go back to Big Dre. Actually before that, I will go get my bow and arrow, because I guarantee you I was going to forget that. It's still very humorous to me doing this run where I'm just like running willy-nilly into everything. Because I can, for a change. I'm an idiot, by the way. Oh, no, I'm not. I was gonna say, I could just warp to Andre, but I forgot that I'm going to get the bow and arrow first, so. Never mind. Too down on myself for no reason. Oh, I thought I was gonna get the running hit there. Jeez. What happens when you wear fat armor, right? Okay. So we're just getting these for the Bed of Chaos, basically. I would sincerely hope 200 is more than enough. Although admittedly at times I can't quite get the bow level correct when I'm swinging. Swinging for those orbs, or whatever the hell they are. Okay. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. You know, as always, I have like random ass stream times, so whenever anybody could make it, thank you so much. And hopefully you're enjoying. Alright. Oh yeah, we have to ascend. Are we gonna have enough chunks though? I don't know. Are we gonna be just short? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I needed one more chunk. Come on, man, really? Oh, that sucks. You cried after beating Bed of Chaos? Yeah, Bed of Chaos could definitely be very annoying. Like, had I not known about the bow and arrow strat or whatever with the save quitting, doing it straight up is a pain, I will admit. Okay, so we can technically go after the Bed of Chaos right now, which I might do. I still need one more chunk. Not that it really matters, but... maybe we'll go down to Tomb of Giants. How about that? So we actually were trying to get down to Nito last stream, and, my horrific knowledge of the layout of Tomb of Giants, ended up falling to my doom. And I forgot the last time we played Dark Souls on stream, I was using some, like, lighting... graphic overhaul mod or something, and it basically lit the Tomb of Giants up more than usual, so I was able to get through a lot easier. So we'll try to take care of Nito. Should be fine, even if the skeletons are annoying, and even if he blasts AoEs all the time, shouldn't be that big of a deal. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on a second. That's right, he's angry at me. Never mind. I was gonna see if I randomly had 2 slabs. I don't think I do, though. Because I think you could feed him a slab and... get chunks. I could be making that up because I haven't actually fed anything to him probably since my first playthrough. Many, many moons ago. So after this... maybe we'll go do Seath, because I haven't done any of that yet. None of the archives. I'm not a huge fan of the Duke's archives, that's actually why we delayed it. I feel like some people really like the Duke's archives, and nothing wrong with that, but I don't know. For some reason it didn't quite jive with me. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't really pinpoint it. I just don't... I've never really enjoyed it. I think out of the endgame areas, I prefer New Londo, and I actually prefer Catacombs and Tomb of Giants, but... I will give it a nod over Lost Izalith and whatnot. That's probably the worst. Bloop. Which part? Are you a Lost Izalith enjoyer? The relentlessness here, Jesus. See, I like that though. I think like as time goes on, I really like New Londo because of those vibes. Okay, this dude's wild. Jesus. All right. Swear to God, if I fall to my doom. I guess when you first, or excuse me, when you like fully explore Lost Izalith, it's interesting. Like the whole area with the like sucker enemies and Sigurd's quest. But I don't know. Between the general lava and the dragon butt enemies and stuff. I mean, at the end of the day, too, the Tomb of Giants is like really small, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, this shit right here, not a fan. Not a fan. Because I could never even remember where to go. Alright. So I'm pretty sure... I've beaten this game so many times, guys, it's really pathetic that I can't remember. But I guess when you can't see anything... I'm pretty sure you just go down to the side, and the issue that I made the other day was I walked too straight. Okay, he's falling. Good. Alright. And then you go here. And then you go here. Boom. Boom. Okay. I guess I can go down to patches, right? And walk around. Bloop. Here we are. Made it. I don't know. I mean, okay. See, well, this is cool. At least you get really good views down here. You get the views of Demon Ruins and Lost Izalith. My major issue with this area is, yes, I do wish it was like a tad brighter. Because unless you know exactly where you're going, it's really annoying. And I actually wish it was a little bigger. It's really not that big, which is kind of annoying. I don't feel like it. We're just gonna go right through. I've been meaning to make like a really granular tier list videos one of these days. I just keep dragging my feet on it. Because I do like seeing what everybody else enjoys with these games. Oh my god, I completely forgot how much of a fucking tank these guys are. Jesus. Well, at least we hit the bonfire. Because that would have been very annoying otherwise. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, I should probably get kicked down by patches, because then we can grab the skull lantern. And that'll help a little bit. Yep, go for it, buddy. Wait a minute. Oh my god, guys. I had one the whole time? One of the dudes dropped a skull lantern last stream and I never even noticed. Oh my god. Okay, that's hilarious. Yep. So that's exactly what happened, huh? That's funny. Yeah, I didn't even know that I had one last stream. I was probably talking at some point. That's the one thing that I give, like, big-time streamers a lot of credit for. I can't concentrate very well. So I will constantly miss things like that when I'm streaming. I didn't know that one of them got dropped last stream. Fuck. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Damn. How about that? You're welcome. Alright. Am I crazy? These guys could drop chunks, can't they? Ah, white chunks. There you go. Not what I'm looking for. Well, this next fight against Nito is going to be a big-time slog. I'm just going to be standing in front of that guy and chugging Estus, so I'm probably going to reverse humanity before we do that. Fuck you, Patches. I guess we'll do that now. Alrighty. I was gonna stop at just one kindling, but let's be safe, I suppose. Oh yeah, I forgot, I haven't picked up my souls yet either from the, that earlier death by the dog. Dog Skelly. Hey, what's up, Vroud? Welcome. What's up, Cell? Anybody else who may be lurking? Hope you're enjoying. Having a good Saturday. Alrighty, let's go get our minuscule souls back. Actually, the problem with that is out of the way, is it not? Damn. One hit KO. Oh, never mind. A lot earlier. A lot earlier than I thought. So we are going to go this way. I did not mean to come down here. I'm so used to rolling around and hopping and everything. Oh yeah, this is much like with New Londo we were discussing earlier, definitely one of the more spoopy areas of the game. Hey, I feel you. And I've been fighting off a very acting up cavity the last few days, so I'm fighting through the pain today. Yeah, I forgot to drop on the one area with the one ring. Oh well. Let's just push forward. I still need one more Titanite chunk. Oh, am I gonna get invaded by Paladin Leroy? I think I am, right? Because I'm human? And I haven't killed the boss. Yes, I will get invaded. Let's do it. Classic Demon Souls callback here. Garl Vinland. There you go. The Grant would actually be a fun weapon to level up, but I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, it's funny, Ray. I had cloves, like, legitimately in my cabinet for years, but they... Well, not years, I guess. Maybe close to 2 years. They expired, so I threw them out the other day. They were kind of old. But yeah, it's the classic bullshit with cavities. Like, for the most part, it's completely manageable throughout the day. But at nighttime, it gets, like, real bad. Super annoying, because, like, you're just trying to sleep. I'm just hopeful that Monday when I go to the dentist that they could do something. At least get it started. I don't need my new permanent cap on there, but can you at least maybe get the filling done? I don't know. Ooh, are there chunks in here? I think there's like bullshit white chunks and stuff, but I can't remember. I also don't want to get cursed by the little skelly babies. Or not cursed, excuse me, toxic. Vinland means wine country in Norwegian. Well, at times, it could seem like he might be drunk. When he just stands there in Demon Souls and doesn't move. I feel like there might be one chunk down here. But I also could be mistaking it for more white chunks. Why'd I kill the children? It's the humanity spawn farm, right? White chunk, son of a bitch. Please, I do not remember if there's one regular chunk down here or not. I feel like there is. The little devils. Yeah, another white chunk. The only annoying part about the humanity farm, I've noticed if there's too many of them on the screen at once, and you kill them and they drop it, the humanity actually falls through the floor and like disappears. I can't remember why. I was farming humanity for a specific reason a few years ago, and then I noticed that you have to like kill them little by little. Otherwise, doesn't work as intended. White chunk again? White slab? Okay, so I guess I was wrong. I thought there was one more regular chunk down here somewhere. Alright, whatever. We don't need it right now anyway. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. Maybe I'll take a peek after killing Nito. And we'll see. Just need one more. I mean, the rat method's a good one. Like I said, the major problem with the little dudes down here is if you kill too many at once, which is like, you know, the ideal... You would want to do that. They like fall through the floor and stuff. So unless you're right on top of it, mashing X or whatever, you know, you're playing on, it gets quite annoying. Alright. So we're gonna take massive damage on that fall. Don't toxic me, bro. Because I can't dodge. You're toxic. You're such an asshole. Ooh, probably should have did the poise ring there, guys. And now we're toxic, not great. This is high-level gameplay, okay? High-level gameplay. Yeah, Nito's one of the better designs, for sure. Classic. Do I have a... I do. Not that it matters too much, but whatever. Not really going to be using it anytime soon anyway. Alright. So we have Bed of Chaos, Seath. I guess we'll go do Seath now, it's fine. Manus, yeah. Don't need those anymore. Don't need that anymore. Okay. Oh! Does this warp me? I can't remember if it... Okay, it does warp me there, but I killed the Firekeeper. Alright. After we get to the Archives bonfire... Actually, I'll just do it now, fuck it. Trying to remember where I can get one last Titanite chunk. Hopefully these Dark Souls like wiki websites, the wiki websites in general outside of Wikipedia, they really don't like Google Chrome anymore, I noticed. Things go haywire. Dark Wraith Knights, could drop them, yes. Crystal Lizards, which I killed most of them, except there is the one at the Duke's Archive, so maybe that'll drop. Already killed most of the Black Knights. I guess they dropped from the Royal Sentinels in Orlando. I did not know that. Oh, I don't think I ever grabbed the one. Yeah, okay, so my Chrome is like gonna crash. Hopefully my YouTube stream doesn't crash, guys. Hopefully not. It's sounding a little sketchy. Actually, my computer's freaking out right now. Alright. So yeah, apparently the area in front of the blacksmith, I guess, has a chunk. Did not mean to do that. Just need one more. What am I doing? Oh, I was thinking of... Never mind. Thought I was in a different spot. You know, the Chloranthy ring actually might be a good run, or excuse me, a good ring for this run. But I'm really not trying to go down there because I don't need to and I can't roll, so it's not going to be a lot of fun traversing. Yeah, so I had that spoiled for me before my playthrough, which kind of sucked. But one of my main criticisms of Dark Souls 3, and I know, you know, a lot of people that hate Dark Souls 2 will just clap back with a lot of things, but I didn't like how seemingly the majority of all the Dark Souls 3 stuff was just like random callbacks. Like, oh, you guys remember Anne Orlando? Do you guys remember this? Do you guys remember that? Over and over and over. It felt a little lazy. And yeah, Anne Orlando being in Dark Souls 3 wasn't necessarily one of my favorite things either. I mean, like, I understand the whole world's, like, ending and everything's converging on itself and blah, 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 but I don't know. I don't think it hit as hard as it was supposed to for me. Again, I also want to reiterate that I do like Dark Souls 3 a lot. I would still consider it, you know, one of my favorite games. Probably, like, in my top 50 or something, but... So is this the chunk? There we go. We got the chunk. happen to sell? We could do the giant dad build. Unbelievable. I was kind of hoping you sold Homeward Boners. See, that... I know, you know, people could be like, oh. But yes, I actually did like that. I thought that was cool. I mean, for me, the bosses and a lot of the boss themes in Dark Souls 3 are like top tier. My main gripe with Dark Souls 3, above all else, is I just don't like... I don't like how linear it is. And a lot of the areas to me are just kind of boring. There's not many that I go like, oh, I love that area. Where, for example, in DS1, like going through from Firelink to the Undead Burg, to the Undead Parish, to the Lower Undead Burg is like amazing. And again, I could also admit that the second half of Dark Souls 1 is not as good as the first, but... Yeah, and the Moonlight Butterfly Gwendolyn theme is one of my favorite tracks in general from DS1, so good times. Okay, let's reinforce. And plus 15. Okay. Now with that, let us warp to Anor Londo and go to the Duke's Archives. I am curious to see how Bed of Chaos is gonna go. I might be overthinking it, but when it's time to go kill the core, I always roll onto the branch. I feel like walking off, running, or jumping will put me in harm's way more for a swipe, but remains to be seen. Do I have a Ring of Sacrifice in case I get... I do, okay. Yeah, I feel like in general I have Bed of Chaos down to a science. I'm not gonna sit there and say that, you know, I'm gonna clear it in like 30 seconds sort of thing. I always fuck up trying to shoot the side orbs. I never get it right. But typically, I know the pattern, and I also admit that, you know, Bed of Chaos could just bullshit you. So you're never, you're never fully out of it. I'm trying to get the butt stab, but it's not working. I must be off somewhere. Oh well, whatever. But yeah, I could totally see myself getting absolutely demolished by the Bed of Chaos in this run without being able to roll there. I'll be, okay, we're gonna make it, and then the big swipe will just knock me down into the abyss. So we shall see. Whoa, that hurt way more than expected. There we go. Yeah, we gotta get that endurance up so I could just go straight wolfering. Probably switch my helmet at this point. I'll put them in weird trees? Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, they've had a affinity for weird trees since basically Kingsfield, really. Really? I'm like that close? Ah, shit. Alright, so hypothetically, I don't want to take off. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna break the FAP ring. It's fine. We'll work through it. It's okay. It's okay. Oh yeah, we are fat rolling right now. That's a little better for now. I know. I just wanted to get the wolf ring on. Trust me, I never break the FAP ring on a regular run. But at this point, I feel like it's Havel plus wolf ring is the ultimate form. It is tragic, I know. Oh shit, I almost forgot too. I have to get the DLC entry. It's another classic mistake I make here and there. There we are. Whoa! The range, man. Yeah, that will be interesting. I feel like... I don't know. We'll see how that goes. If I'm being real, though, I'm pretty sure, like, the first time I beat Manus, I basically had this same type of terrible just tank build, and I'm pretty sure I just stood in front of him the whole time. But it's funny though, because again, doing like all my challenge runs, my strategies against him are predicated on timing and rolls, you know? Health bar is a little bit smaller right now, after the FAP has disappeared. That's for sure. Take that, chop your toes off. Right? Yeah, I can't even tell you the last time that I played these games where, like, this is the build. I guess maybe, like, towards the end of my first Elden Ring run or something. Who knows? Shit, we need the... We need the rare ring of sacrifice here. Don't want to lose my stuff. So we'll just do that. Now, I don't need your stuff anymore, but did you drop a chunk? Nope, okay. Kill me quick. This level's your favorite? Yeah, we were talking earlier. It's not amongst my favorite, but it's not my least favorite either. I wish that the crystal caves or whatever it's called, I wish those were a little bit better. I love the vibes, I'll say that. But okay. No! Wow, that dude sidestepped my ass. Run! No! Really? What a jerk. We're chasing. Don't kick me. I don't know why I always like beating them up there. It bothered me. Oh man, Code Vein. That was a game that sincerely burned me out by the time I was done with it. I kinda liked it. I didn't like the anime waifu like cutscenes and stuff. Got really boring. And then I remember, I think it was the final boss of the game. I didn't really like them either. I don't know, I did play through it though. That was all offline back in like 2019, I believe. Big ass Logan. These guys also drop humanities, I believe. Or shall I say these women, because I think they're all women, technically. That got turned into these by Big Bad Seath. What an asshole. Oh yeah, Logan's not here because I didn't do any of his thing at Sense Fortress. Hey, what's up, Freaky? Dropping D's. Here, let me pop out. I gotta pop out to do this stuff, guys. Okay. Saw Jimmy earlier as well. Hey, I feel like more often than not lately, I've been rooting for... Well, actually, no, I guess it was mostly just yesterday. I was rooting for the Eagles to win because, you know, as a Niner fan, I need to secure my playoff spot. But I don't know, maybe the Bears are for real. I don't know. It's possible. And at this point, if they're for real, I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh boy. Yep, not good. The bigger thing for the Niners over the break here was having the Packers beat the Lions, because that pretty much means the Niners are like almost 2 games up on them because they have all the tiebreakers. But the Niners travel to Cleveland tomorrow, and apparently it's going to be shitty weather there, and we don't play well in shitty weather, so I guess we'll see what happens. I think I only have 1 homeward bone left, so I'm going to do the incredibly annoying run back up. I mean, we lost to Cleveland in Cleveland the year that the Niners went to the Super Bowl a few years ago. It's certainly not impossible. I think Jim Schwartz is their defensive coordinator, who typically owns Shanahan's offenses, including the year that we went to the Super Bowl. Granted, the only reason we lost that game was because Moody's terrible and he missed like a 39-yard field goal or something, but, you know. I feel like a clueless boomer. Yeah, I gotta get my bro sports talking, you know? Yeah, the Bears loss is a little bit more reasonable. Yeah, I mean, you guys just won the Super Bowl, so it's not like, you can't really complain too much. And you were at one 2 years prior. But yeah, it seems like it's like the Eagles either make the Super Bowl or they have some like weird collapse. Like, remember, what was it, 2023? You guys were like 10-1 and then lost like every game. It's tough read right now. I don't think the NFL is very good this year. I think everybody has a lot of weaknesses. Like the Niners defense is complete garbage. So I'm not expecting anything out of the Niners this year. I just want to make the playoffs because it'll be fun. When we get there though and we get destroyed, maybe it won't be fun. I don't know. Oh, the floating door. Isn't there a floating statue too in Bloodborne, I think? Yeah, exactly. It's just like you go from insane record to the wheels fall off, right? Hey, what's up, Mr. B? Welcome, welcome. Just chugging along here. Hopefully taking out Seath in the next, 10 minutes or so. Move on to the bed of chaos. And then go into that DLC. I haven't played a Madden game in a long time. Yeah, I was gonna say something around there. I think I played the one that had Rob Gronkowski on the cover because I got it for free, but otherwise I don't remember the last time I bought one. That's funny. The last time that I was super into Madden was along, like, PS2, Xbox, GameCube era. So, probably would have had a good time with random achievements had they existed back then. I mean, I'm sure they do now with retro achievements, but I definitely have different things to be playing, right? The only reason I did my NHL 94 retro achievement run was because I knew I could, like, master it in, like, a day. Which is pretty much what happened. Currently doing Final Fantasy II, which has a bunch of sloggy achievements tied around 80 like level caps for various things like intelligence and blah 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 blah. So a few of them are, if anybody's familiar with the Final Fantasy II grind system, it's sloggy, all right. And then the Shadow Tower one, it's fun, but you have to 100% every area. And if you're not familiar with how Shadow Tower works, basically there's a finite number of enemies in each area. But whether or not they all spawn in is a different story. So you might legitimately be like running around back and forth for like 20, 30, 40 minutes just to get something to spawn. And then on top of that, there are some achievements baked in where you need to get rare drops from enemies that might not spawn in all the time, which is even more sadistic. So, we're going slow on that one, but we're working our way through. Huge manatee. At least when you play online, in some capacity, you get like messages and stuff for this area, so. Huge manatee. It's living in freaks' quarters. Yeah, like this area I feel like has a ton of potential, but... And I know that there's some deviation spots I can go back and blah 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 blah, but... I don't know, not a huge fan of all the invisible platforms, and then this area is like fucking so annoying. This area is not fun, right here. Did you get in with me? I don't know. I'll have to see. Wow, it did get in with me. Unbelievable. That's bullshit. Guys, I'm gonna get fucking cursed. Oh shit, we're gonna get cursed. Did I kill him? Alright, good. Game dev course, yeah, exactly. I love the vibes of it, but I don't know, I just wish it was done a little bit better. That's all. Yeah, Seath's Tale could be a little tricky. Same with Sanctuary Guardian. So, it was funny, because when I did my Armor of Thorns run, that was like the first time that I really had to learn the Seath fight. It's weird. I ended up like figuring it out to the point where I like wasn't getting hit at all by anything. But it was, it's interesting. Because most of the time you're just gonna run up and just, you know, not necessarily do that, but... Alright, off to... We gotta go do Bed of Chaos, right? So... I guess technically... What, Daughter of Chaos is the closest one, I think. Yeah. Gotta get it up a little bit. We all noticed that drop, right? Oh, yes. Forgot about the charred ring. Wait a minute. Well, the good news is we don't really need anything anymore in this run. We have the armor we want. We have the weapon we want. Just need... We don't even need leveling, but... Also, guys, not gonna lie, my tooth's starting to bother me a little bit. I told you guys I have a cavity that's starting to go and I'm getting work on it soon. It's starting to bother me a little bit, so I might take a break and maybe take some more ibuprofen or something, I don't know. We shall see. I appreciate it, thank you. It's been a pain in more ways than one. Not that you ever want it to happen, but I just wish it didn't happen during Thanksgiving break, you know what I mean? Kind of put a damper on time off of work, but what are you gonna do? The good news is when everything gets fixed, you know, you become like very thankful for not having issues like that. You have like a new lease on life, so. Alright, we need to... No, I guess it doesn't matter. Really? Do I not have enough dex to properly wield that? No, that's wild. I guess it doesn't matter for what we're using it for, but still. Yeah, that's true. I could be working through it, right? At least I'm off. Yeah, dude, seriously, like, even stuff like common cold, it's like, damn. I miss being able to breathe normally at nighttime, or whatever. I think what we're gonna do, guys, is... I think when I get to the bonfire over here, I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we'll be back, and that'll probably be the final break of the stream. And then from here on out, it'll be non-stop gameplay. I also want to get some water and blah, 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 blah. So. Perfect. Yeah, I always like taking at least one break during the streams, just to gotta go to the bathroom, get some water, normal life stuff, you know. Oops, wrong side. Go over here. You don't want to enrage the dragon butts, guys. Okay? So I learned a trick, I think it was on my first or second playthrough. If you go up there and you like shoot an arrow or something or other into them, they end up like jumping on each other and killing each other. It's pretty funny. Alright guys, I'm gonna take my break, probably like 4 or 5 minutes or something like that, and then we'll be back. We'll take on the Bed of Chaos, and at that point, recording off the top of my head, might as well go update my list here. We killed Seath, we killed Nito, yeah, after Bed of Chaos, it's the DLC and then Gwyn, so hopefully you're enjoying. If you are here and you haven't already, please make sure to like the stream, it helps the channel. And yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, we're back. Well, at least I saw we dropped some frames. The good thing it was when I was away. But Final Fantasy V, Metroid Prime. Hey, what's up, Malicious? Welcome. Yeah, right now I'm playing Dark Souls, Shadow Tower, and Final Fantasy II. Those are the 3 games that I'm shuffling between. Got some water, did some mouthwash swishes. I'm actually trying to time my ibuprofen for later for my teeth, but we should be alright. Hopefully. Famous last words, I'm sure. But yeah, I'll be playing Final Fantasy V probably at some point next year, because I would like to do all retro achievements for the first 6 games as like my side projects here and there. Very excited for all retro achievements on Final Fantasy IV. I don't know what that has to offer, but any excuse to play Final Fantasy IV again is always a good excuse in my book. But yeah, Malicious, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. As far as this run goes, we are basically 1 boss away from the DLC, so we're almost kind of done. Obviously the DLC are the toughest bosses. And in terms of my Final Fantasy II run, if that's what you're referring to for the retro achievements, I'm still pretty early on that because I've been getting sidetracked by Shadow Tower a lot. Yep, Mal's here. It's time to celebrate. Always love seeing the crew. Oh, nice, Froud, nice. Oh shit, I forgot I'm human. Wow, 1-hit KO on Kirk, unbelievable. How about that? So the shitty part is, if we die, we're gonna lose these souls, but... How are the achievement sets for 3 and 4, if you don't mind me asking, Froud? I haven't taken a look at them yet. Ooh, nice. That all sounds fun, Malicious. Yeah, I did a bunch of, well, not a bunch. I did 2 FF1 runs recently because of, retro achievements, which was fun. Fun revisiting. NES version, though. I still haven't played the PSP version. Fuck. I'll be honest with you guys, I can't remember what side I go to first. This is brutal. Because if you go to the one side, it becomes mad annoying. I don't know why I'm blanking on this. Do you go to the left first or the right first? I feel like you go left first. Such a new move on my part, guys. Sorry about that. Let's see. Oh no, right. See? I almost fucked it up. That's right, you go right and then you finish off with the left. Because if you do it in reverse, it's actually way harder. Okay, yeah, I was kind of curious about grindy stuff, because FF2 has a lot of grindy crap in it too, for like the level caps and whatnot. Or not the level caps, but the level 80 things. And I'm happy to hear that about 4. That's awesome. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, like, I like the PS1 remake. I found that to be pretty good. You know what? Fuck it. We're going in. Yeah, there's so many remakes of those games. I played through like half of the GBA Dawn of Souls, which I enjoyed. I liked the PS1. I haven't played PSP. I still haven't played any of the, whatchamacall, the Pixel remasters. I had fun doing the retro achievement run for Final Fantasy 1, but I will admit the no optional item, no class change one I was kind of bored. It just came down to like grinding, really. So I wasn't really super into it. It also, as much as I have a love-hate relationship with Final Fantasy 2, it's been kind of fun going back and replaying, because I kind of told myself, like, I'm never going to replay this game. And then I did. There we go. Hey, that's better than usual for me, guys. Usually I miss that thing like 100 times. And I'm also aware of some strategy where you, at the very beginning, you go towards the middle, and then you throw like fire bombs to the left and right, and then you're right there. Might be pretty interesting for a future run or something. Alright, let's see how this goes. Got big to FF2. It's one of those things, man. You know how I am by now. If I like start a series or something, I don't like playing it out of order, so I had to hit up the retro achievements again. Hey, what's up? Centauris, welcome. Okay. Let's see how this goes. We're waiting for 2 swipes. I can't roll though, so I don't know how this is gonna go. Are you gonna do anything, or are you just gonna spam bullshit? Hello? Stop with this. Fucking do your thing. 1, 2. Okay. Don't hit me. So this is actually gonna be annoying. I'm gonna get hit by the firestorm attack because I can't roll through here. Uh-huh. It's coming. There it is. Uh-huh. Get up. Alright, we're good. All in all, not too bad. I guess I really overestimated, you don't need to roll on that platform, huh? The things you know. Alright, we're gonna stick with 38 vitality. Yep, back on time. Hey, I got through Beta Chaos in one go. I'm pretty happy. I thought maybe we'd have some shenanigans there, but we didn't. So it is DLC time, everybody. I'm just updating my checklist. We literally just have the DLC and Gwyn left. So let's go to Undead Parish. Thank you. Now, obviously, if you were like, don't save quit and don't use a bow and arrow, we might be here for a little while. Because I never actually learned that fight the quote-unquote, like, intended way. But, whatever. I do remember seeing articles and interviews with Miyazaki where basically, you know, he's telling you, use what's in your arsenal, use your surroundings, blah, 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 whatever works, works. So even though I think I might have done the actual Bed of Chaos fight straight up once in my entire life, our Lord and Savior Miyazaki doesn't want us to do it that way. Do whatever works. There you go. Alright. Sanctuary Guardian will be interesting. Shouldn't be too bad. I would like high lightning and 100% physical if possible. I don't necessarily know if I have anything better than the Black Knight shield, though. Oh, yeah, Havel's great shield. Of course. Can I even wield this thing? Yeah, I didn't think so. Exactly. Alright, so, minor update. My wife is on her way home. I thought her appointment was going to take a little bit longer, but it's not. So, basically my goal at the moment is get through as far as I can. When she gets home, I'm going to get off, though, because we're going to hang out and whatnot. So we'll push through as far as we can today. In the next stream, unless I have like a dental procedure on Monday, which it's 50-50 at this point if I am, we will finish off Dark Souls this run on Monday. After work, US Eastern Time. So I'm like torn on that one, Malicious, because this is essentially my favorite game. But I guess because it is my favorite game, you could probably remake it and I still have, you know, still have this version and Prepare to Die edition if I don't like it. But as far as like actual, so there was rumors of some sort of remake or remaster of Dark Souls 3, which is like wild to me. I don't know if there's any truth to that. Really, the only remake or remastering that I want is I want Bloodborne to get a 60 FPS patch, which it never will, or at least come out on PC, which it never will. I realize that the PS4 emulation scene has been great in the last year, and you could basically play through the whole game. I had it set up on my computer for a while, and then I did some update, and it jacked everything up, sadly. All right. Let's go try to take on the Sanctuary Guardian. If we have issues, you know what, actually. There's really no tomorrow, and we're not going into New Game Plus and shit, so we might as well just start kindling. Yeah, my first playthrough of this game was like... My first playthrough of this and Elden Ring were probably my two favorite first playthroughs I've ever had of any game. Alright. So, let's see here. Okay. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. Certain attacks, I'm not quick enough. Hey, got the tail. Wasn't even trying. This is actually not hard at all. Oh, really? Okay, there we go. Yeah, Mr. B, we are... all we have left now is Artorias, Manus, Kalameet, and Gwyn. Yeah, my concern, I wanted to get up in its face because I was a little worried, I don't even remember which way is which. I was a little worried about it going away and shooting lightning and shit at me, but... Did I go the wrong way? No, that's the right way. Elizabeth mushrooms.
Thank you.
Oh, you know what? I'll buy a few. That's fine. I'll buy another one. There you go. We'll buy you out of your gold pine resin. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we should hopefully be able to get through Artorias today. And then unfortunately, probably the most of our progression would be getting through to the point where we could get the key to have Hawkeye Goff shoot Kalameet out of the sky. I don't think we're gonna be able to do Kalameet and Manus today, but we'll see. I don't know. Who knows? Oops. You know, it's funny, I know, apparently, like, Miyazaki didn't want to do any sequels, and it seems like, for the most part, the Dark Souls IP is, like, dead, and rightfully so, because 3 was, you know, more or less an ending to the series, right? With that said, I would totally mark out for a Dark Souls 4. I'd be all in. Or a Bloodborne 2. Dark Souls 1, 2, yeah. I'm very proud of myself. I'm probably gonna jinx it, but didn't roll this stream either, even by accident. I feel like I've gotten better as time has gone on. This will be 2 streams in a row without accidental rolls. Great DLC, by the way. Love the DLCs of Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. I guess, the one in Dark Souls 3 isn't the best, the first one, but Ring City's really good. Yeah, Sekiro 2 would be, would definitely be interesting. I agree. I should probably buy some whatchamacalls from our boy over here. Yeah, that's the problem, Vroud. Early on, it was my muscle memory. Ah, shit. Oh, whatever. Okay, we're good. I accidentally rolled, like, so many times.
So long.
Also, he's gonna invade me if I'm in human form, isn't he? I believe he does. Oh my god, malicious. I fucking... Every day of my life, all I do is wish for either a Kingsfield sequel or remasters. Apparently FromSoft is working on a 3rd project right now. They're doing Duskbloods. They've already finished the Night Rain DLC, and then there's like a mysterious 3rd project. Drop Kingsfield 5, okay? Make it happen. Or Shadow Tower 3, I don't care. Anything. Alright, let's see here. Trying to think. So in my, like, challenge runs, I always try to bait out the jump attack. This one's gonna be weird. I don't know how this one's gonna be. I guess we'll see how face tanky we can get. I'm not gonna use a pine resin though until I like feel a little bit better about the situation. This is definitely one of those fights where I like roll all the time. This is what I'm concerned about right here. And that shit. Alright, I guess we're just gonna face tank, huh? Okay, we're getting pushed around a little bit. We're dead! Oh, no, we're not. Not yet. Come on. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Quick drink some Fanta, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how you guys feel about Night Rain here, but really was not my cup of tea. I could see why a lot of people would like it, but I have no desire to play that game anymore. I played it for like 10-15 hours. I like, you know, the combat of Elden Ring, but I don't know. Just didn't do it for me, which is sad, because up until that point, I felt like FromSoft couldn't miss. Now, granted, you know, I never played Deracine or whatever it's called. But, yeah, the DLC for Night Rain is going to be the first thing that they come out with that I'm actually not purchasing. So. Thank you, yeah. So, at the end of the day, face tank, right? Yeah, it has no identity. Like, you know, a lot of people do enjoy it, and I'm happy if you guys enjoy it, you know what I mean? But for me, it's not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. I hate online gaming, and yes, I know you could play single player, and they patched it and stuff, and it did get a little bit better. But I'm not an online gamer. It just doesn't... That whole setup just doesn't jive with me, sadly. Deracinate. Take that. I'm actually surprised I wasn't one-shotting them. But yeah, Night Rain was a big disappointment for me. I really wasn't expecting much going into it, though, to be honest. But the type of gameplay it is, like, it's, you know, very fast, frenetic. There was a lot of, like, time-based things because essentially it's an online multiplayer game. I don't... That's not for me. But... for those that do like it, hey, I'm glad you like it. But I'm looking forward to their next, like, real project, so to speak. Hopefully it's awesome. Kingsfield's just goated, man. I would love to see a modern rendition of Kingsfield. Yeah, it's like I said, it's like very frenetic, Ray. Like, it's just all over the place, and it just doesn't... I don't like how everything's, like, timed, you know what I mean? Like, the night cycles and all that kind of... It's just not how I play. I don't like playing games like that. I don't know. A lot of people really, really enjoyed it. I don't know. It's not for me. Makes me sad. Makes me sad because as far as modern gaming goes, all I do is look forward to FromSoft stuff, really. You know? Where's Chester? Oh, is that him? He actually might fuck me up. He's tough. I don't like my positioning right now. There you go. See you later, bitch. Eventually, I still haven't played any Dragon Quest Beyond 3 though. And like as far as Dragon Quest, whoa, scared me. 1, 2, and 3 HD remasters, those are also ones that I want to pick up, but I'm just being like honest with myself, and I'm playing 3 games at once right now, and it's just a lot. Unless I play it specifically for the channel, it's probably not going to get played. You know what I mean? So, with all that said, yes, I will pick all of them up eventually, I swear. Just a matter of when. I also have not played a Final Fantasy Beyond 7. It's been a topic that's come up a few times. I played through a little bit of 8 as a kid, but I never beat it. And I've never played 9, 10, or anything beyond. Wait a minute. I forgot to do something. Hold on. I gotta get that silver pendant to help out with Manus. I don't know necessarily why. I was always like intrigued by Final Fantasy X, like my neighbor had it. But I don't know, just kind of stopped playing them. I do want to play through all of 8, 9, and 10 at some point, and then beyond that I'll figure out if I want to or not. I feel like a lot of the games after 10 don't necessarily appeal to me. There we go. Is 14... Is that the one with, like, they're in a car? My best friend's brother played through it once, if it's the one I'm thinking of. And, it seemed, like, incredibly cringy, but I also, like, am so intrigued by the cringe that I might actually do. 15 is the car one? Okay, I actually don't even know what 14 is then, to be honest with you. Oh, 14 is the MMO? Nah, I'm definitely not gonna play that shit then. I don't like MMOs. Alright, we're gonna do a jump here, guys. I'm trying not to jump much in this run, but I want to make things easy on myself. Same here, too. Yeah, like my wife, the majority of her gaming over the years has been like World of Warcraft. I'm just not like a big MMO type guy. It's very solo friendly. How does it compare to something like World of Warcraft, for example? I have like no experience with it, so I don't know anything about that game. Like if it's really solo friendly and it feels good, I would possibly give it a try. Oh, shit. Forgot my shield. Way different? Okay. Yeah, like, legitimately, guys, a lot of the games that I haven't played, like, any of the Final Fantasies Beyond 10, you know, Malicious brought up Dragon Quest 7, like, I have no experience with any of those games at all. I've never even been curious enough to watch a playthrough. Because I'm also the type of gamer where, like, if I'm gonna play through it eventually, I don't want any major spoilers. Like, I just finished Shadow Tower last week, and prior to that, I purposefully never watched anybody play it because I didn't want to get it spoiled. Oh, don't I have to roll here to get the key? I could be talking out of my ass, but I feel like you have to roll. I guess we'll figure that out. Yeah, like, to get into there, can you jump maybe? I guess I could probably jump. I could probably jump. Let's see if we can jump. Alright, we're good, we're good. Okay, there we go. Story quest will kill you. Rest to 0. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll give it a try eventually, but man, like I said, I haven't fully played through 8, 9, and I think I mentioned before recently, the last time that I played Final Fantasy VII, I was probably in 7th or 6th grade or something, so I need to replay that as well, because it's not even fresh in my mind in the slightest. And yeah, I played through Dragon Quest, or Dragon Warrior 3 on the NES last year, around this time actually. Really, really enjoyed it. I still want to get to 4. If I'm being realistic, maybe in like January or February this upcoming year. And then I'll continue to work my way through, obviously. No, haven't played the remake. I've not. I do have them, but I haven't played them. I absolutely want to play through the original again beforehand. It's been so long. And it's kind of the same shit for me too, guys. Like, it's been so long since I played, I don't even remember anything. Ni no Kuni. I think I have those on the Switch. Yeah, I have seen, like, Dragon Quest IV being played a little bit. It seems really good. I mean, I love all the games, honestly. I love the first. Having played through the second again recently for the retro achievements, I still love the second. The issue with the second, obviously, is the pacing is a little bit ass due to, you know, the tail end of the game is a little rough. Dragon Quest III, I absolutely loved it. I like the job system that was introduced there. Yeah, I'm actually struggling with that too. There's a lot of like comics and mangas and shit like that that I want to start reading, but every time I'm like, I have my free time now, what do I do? I usually end up opting for video games, sadly. Oh shit, we're dead. Yeah, exactly. They're for nerds, right? Well, I guess since we're here, we can go unlock Hawkeye Goff's... Oh, actually... Ah, shit. No, I want to go back and get my stuff. Yeah. I want to go back and get my stuff. Because I had humanities there. And then we could at least get down to the Abyss bonfire. Let me peek on my wife, where she is. Let's see. We have the location share. Where are you at? She's about 20 minutes. So, yeah, we could hopefully get down to the Manus bonfire. Maybe we'll go get lit on fire by Kalameet and have Goff shoot Kalameet out of the sky. Whether or not we fight any of them, I don't know. Oh yeah, one of the main reasons I buy strategy guides all the time is because I just love looking through them. I actually ended up getting Japanese Shadow Tower guide because they never released one in English. Woo! Shit! Chug! Alright, we're good. Yeah, even like, you know, I wouldn't say my heyday necessarily for guidebooks, but you know, in that general era, you know, GameFAQs was still popping off early 2000s, so I was kind of alternating between both. But yeah, I love guidebooks, man. I really do. I have all the Dark Souls ones. I got the original Dark Souls 1 guide, and then they like re-released it, and I bought it anyway. It was like slightly different somewhere along the way. Jump scare. Bloop. I still reference GameFAQs here and there, for sure. For sure. One of the only reasons I don't reference it more is because if I'm using it for like a playthrough purpose, it, you know, obviously you kind of have to dive into it a little bit more. It's not as visually pleasing. I don't want to like pause recording or be on stream and scrolling through GameFAQs, but yeah, GameFAQs is great. Classic. Do I have anything to pop? I do. Okay. All right. Trying to think logically here, guys. Maybe I'll try to kill Manus. Maybe we'll try to kill Manus and we'll save Kalameet and Gwyn for potentially a very short stream on Monday after work. Gwyn should be a cinch. Manus will be interesting not being able to roll, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I also might need to kindle that bonfire. Come on down. Oh, save Sif? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna save him. I'm sorry. Avert your eyes. I always forget about that, actually. Oh, yeah. It's funny you say that, Malicious. Legitimately, probably the thing I use the most nowadays is actually the message boards. So did you guys know that you could actually snipe Manus to death from up there? You could actually cheese him and kill him before the boss fight even starts. Chug! Chug! Why aren't you chugging? We just got womboed! You asshole! Oh my god. Yeah, we're dead. We gotta get in there. Got womboed again. Ooh, that hurt. That wasn't good. Got him. Yeah, Manus is a wonderful boss. I love Manus. Fighting it at soul level 1, he kicked my ass so bad the first time I fought him at soul level 1 that I learned the fight like inside and out. I absolutely love that fight. Of course, a lot of that's predicated on rolling, of course. A little bit of a different story when you're just standing in front of him. Alright, we'll stop there with Vitality. Alright, let's go at least get Kalameet shot out of the sky. Township. Thank you. The only thing that sucks is we're gonna lose our humanity. Most likely. But whatever. Huh. I thought, what's-her-face, Siren or whatever, would be at Artorias' grave, but maybe because I killed Manus without going back? I don't know. I don't know. Okie doke. Down they go. Alright, let's get killed and then talk to Goff. I guess I could always try to kill, Kalameet. If we could somehow pull it off on the first try, you never know. So apparently it is possible to kill Kalameet without, without Goff shooting Kalameet down. I think if you do like some insanely overpowered magic build, I believe I've seen it done before. It's like really hard to do, but I found it pretty interesting. I want to say Ella or somebody did it. I don't remember. Maybe it's part of the speedrun now. I have no idea, actually. Couldn't tell you. I don't keep up on those things. Thank you. What a G, by the way. We love us some Hawkeye Goff. What a guy. Alright, let's give Kalameet a try. You never know. If I end up killing Kalameet in one shot, we could try to just push on and kill Gwyn. If my wife has to wait a few minutes for me. I'm sure it's not the end of the world, right? Trying to think how this fight's gonna go. It's gonna be interesting. I should actually possibly consider going up to 20 Estus Flask for this, but whatever. Alright. Speedrun the end. Yeah, a lot of this, like I said, comes down to how this Kalameet fight goes. I've obviously never fought Kalameet without rolling. I don't know. The other thing too, a lot of the safe spots for Kalameet revolve around sprinting, and I'm not going to be as fast either. Yep, I got all the tail weapons a bunch of times. All achievements twice. And whatnot. Alright, let's see how this goes. I don't really know, if I'm being honest. I do not know. That's not a good start. Neither is that. So let's chug. Chug. Uh-oh. Not great. No! Is that gonna kill me? I don't think I've ever been grabbed by this. Come on! Get up! No way, dude. We're dead. Come on, you asshole. Pop it! No! Woo! Dude, he turned up on me, man. Kalameet was like, yeah, you're not gonna face tank me. Oh my god, that was way too close. Kalameet. Yeah, Seath is referenced in Kingsfield. It's not the same Seath, obviously, but then there's Gyra, which is basically kind of like Kalameet in a sense. Whew. That was too close for comfort. I have one more boss remaining, and then I'll be upstairs. Okay. All right, let's just we'll finish this off, guys. We'll finish this off. I'm actually happy. We made pretty good time and progress today. Do I have enough for one more level? Yes. All right, let's go finish this off. Next stream is, yeah, absolutely, tic-tac-toe. I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna do. I did want to do a stream where we play the Sega Genesis games that Horse Lemonade sent me a few years ago. It was like Sid of Valis. There was like some Acme All-Stars basketball game and a couple other random ones. Thought it'd be like a fun little intermission stream. After that, it's possible we might roll into Dark Souls 2. No rolls. I have some random challenge runs in mind for like Shadow Tower or Kingsfield. I don't know. We'll see. Kadelka, yeah. We'll have to see. I also kind of want to, I don't know. We gotta figure it out. Shining Force 3 is still happening, by the way. Scenario 2 and 3. I just, I think I'm gonna do it as offline Let's Play. Which will be up on the channel, but... Okay. I guess we'll pop 2 more for the 10 humanity. Maybe some extra... whatchamacall. Fire resistance. I love the look of this area. I wish this area was fleshed out more as well. Hot tub stream, yeah. Actually, it's the perfect time, right? Take those off. But yeah. Oh, hey. This goes to show you, like, don't get me wrong, these games are hard. Especially if it's your first playthrough. But oftentimes, the difficulty in these games lies in 2 things. One, if people are just truly impatient, you're going to struggle. It's just facts. And 2, as long as you know, like, builds and, like, where items are and stuff like that, it's really not that bad. Like, you could beat the game without rolling, you know what I mean? Like, it's funny. If memory serves correct, yeah, they despawn when you save quit. The one guy. It's strange. At least I think he does. He could be hiding behind there. Anyway. Alright, let's go all out, because we got nothing else to do, so. Let's see if we can nail the initial parry here or not. There we go. We got grabbed, though. Yeah, we got grabbed by Kalameet and grabbed by Gwyn. Most of those things don't happen to me typically. Damn, I didn't realize what kind of force his kick packs. Jesus. Oh my god. That'd have been hilarious if we missed and then he just like one-shot at me. Oh yeah, absolutely epic OST there. Alright. Well, what should we do, guys? Plummet into darkness or extend the Age of Fire? I'll leave it up to who, first person to say it. It's fine. We'll do whatever. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So yeah, we only rolled 3 times by accident. And 2 of the rolls weren't even around enemies, I don't think. One of them was. One of them was by Andre, and I can't remember. I think the other one was when I wasn't doing anything in particular either, but... Fire. Hey, Adam, thank you. Age of Fire. Fire. Alright, I see a lot of fire there. Fire was in first, so we'll go fire. Alright, we'll let the ending roll. I'm gonna cut it off at the credits, but... Cool! So, all bosses, Dark Souls 1, no rolling. We rolled 3 times, which we killed ourselves afterwards, or we let the enemy kill us. We jumped a few times, of course. But it went as expected, honestly. Maybe it went a little bit easier, because poise is so overpowered in Dark Souls 1 that once you get to a certain point with armor and weaponry, you could really muscle through. DS2 will be interesting. You know, a game that's predicated on ADP and iframes for rolls and all that kind of stuff, and poise is not nearly as overpowered in that one. We will do it, just don't know what the next stream's gonna be, so I gotta think it over a little bit. Alright, guys. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, please make sure to like the stream on the way out. Just realized I had the music going there. Yeah, and I will be streaming on Monday. I just don't know what it's gonna be. So stay tuned to your subscription boxes or on the Discord. I'll probably leak it out there for you guys. And yeah, thanks for watching. Like the stream. Take care.